Okay, peace, peace, peace to all of my fellow astrology lovers and enthusiasts and students. Thank you so much for tuning into this video and for sharing your energy and time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope it is my intent to offer up some information that will be useful to you as you continue on your evolutionary journey here on this earth plane. This is like my 5th recording, and I'm just going to claim it right now that it's going to end up perfect however it comes out. All of the information that needs to be presented will be presented in a clear, direct, and understandable manner. Ashe. So I just wanted to share something with individuals who may be new to this astrology game, or maybe even you're not so new and you've been studying for a while. This is something that is usually mentioned in most astrology books and on a lot of astrologer videos, but I feel as though this might be a message that may not be internalized. I feel as though this is something that may not necessarily be adhered to. And I'm here to encourage you to please understand that all of the zodiac signs resides within each and every one of us, as well as all of the planetary influences. So even though a planet or a sign may not be your ascendant or your sun or your moon, that does not negate the fact that it is still important to study and gain a better understanding of it, because it is a part of you. And as the time and the seasons change, we will all become impacted by all of the zodiac signs at some point of our lives. Okay? And so I'm just would like to offer up, the Virgo moon in me would like to offer up a little cute little schedule that can assist you with spending a little bit of time with all of the astrology signs, as well as all of the planetary influences and also all of the elements. You're going to be missing ether though, because here in the West, our zodiac system is broken down into earth, air, fire, and earth. But our brothers and sisters in the East also have space or ether as one of their elements. Okay? And the schedule that I would like to present is probably nothing that's really new. On Monday, the day Monday is ruled by the moon. And so I would recommend studying more information about the moon, as well as the zodiac sign of Cancer. Tuesday is Mars Day. So I recommend studying the planet Mars, the planet Pluto, the signs of Aries and Scorpio. On Wednesday, that's Mercurial energy. So I recommend studying the planet Mercury, as well as the signs of Gemini and Virgo. On Thursdays, that's ruled by the planet of Jupiter, and I recommend studying the Sages. Friday is Venus's day, and the planet Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. So I recommend studying both of those planets, or either one of those planets, Venus and Neptune, and also the signs of Pisces. We have Taurus and Libra. And Sunday is the Sun's day, and the sun is over Leo. Okay? And so that is the schedule that I would like to recommend. And I'm not saying that you have to read a dissertation or a book, a whole book each and every day, but I mean, you could just read passages. You can tap into your intuition and then just set the tone, set the mood for it. Like, okay, today is Saturday. What is it that I think of when I hear of Saturn? Or what is it that I think of when Capricorn is mentioned? It pops into my mind. You can also be creative with what you study. You can look into mythology. You can look into astronomy. You could go to NASA's website and learn some information about, the sounds. All of the planets have a vibratory sound. Saturn sounds like hell. Maybe that's why he call it Satan. Saturn sound is rough, Roy. But yeah, you could go and you could even maybe listen to the frequencies of it. You can learn about the jewelry that's associated with it, or the number. I mean, it's so much. Astrology goes so deep, and there's so many different branches within astrology. But if you're wanting to use this metaphysical science for your personal growth and evolution here on this earth plane, I highly recommend that you use observation and experience, as well as approach it as if you're a student, a scholar, a student of astrology, okay? The knowledge and the wisdom of this particular field is always increasing, always expanding. That's what we're here for, to contribute, to expand, to experience, and to expand this field of consciousness that we are experiencing right now. I think that was a little bit redundant, but whatever. This is the last time I'm making this recording. It's going to have to work. It's all good. What I have learned from using this method is that when you do this, you can find characteristics and traits within you that you would like to cultivate and develop within yourself. And by researching the other planetary energies and researching the other signs, it may help you to ease the process of incorporating and cultivating that energy within you. It will also help to balance you out, because you're working with all of the energies. You're not just, I'm in Aries, so I'm going to use myself as an example. You're not just locked into Aries, Martian energy. You understand that I am Venus as well. I'm also Neptune. I'm also the Sun. I'm also Pluto, Uranus, Saturn. You have all of these energies that can be utilized for your advantage. And I feel like if you're going to study this, and if you have been studying this and looking into this for a long period of time, why not figure out a way to go with the flow of the universe and to use the energies as best as you can to better yourself and to assist with your progression and evolution. And as I mentioned, there are many different sources for where you can get information. You can look into mythology. You can look into astronomy. You can even look into stories, books. Stories about men that might be kind of in the mythology. Fables, tales, You could go outside and sit out underneath of the sun. You could go outside and sit up underneath of the moon and see if any information is revealed to you. Because once again, astrology is an occult science, meaning hidden. So some of this information I feel like is hidden within you, and it just needs to become activated. That's just my personal opinion on the matter. It may not be the case, but I personally feel as though I've learned some information that way, just by communing in nature and being open and willing to learn. So I hope this information was helpful for you. I hope that you will take the advice and make more of an effort to study all of the planetary energies and all of the zodiac signs. It will also help to give you an advantage when relating with other people, give you a better understanding of some of the characteristics, mannerisms, strengths, and weaknesses of other people, archetypically. Okay? And if you're knowledgeable about the whole chart, you shouldn't have an issue with whatever potential mate or friend or whatever you're interacting with, because you have a little bit of a working knowledge on everything. Being like, that's kind of like mercurial energy, being a jack of all trades, being able to relate to just about everyone, and being able to travel everywhere. Okay, so that's my little tidbit and my tip, and I hope that it will be helpful for you. You have a wonderful day.